Well, snowstorms and extreme cold temperatures have affected air travel in Ottawa and at airports right across the country this month. So what should you do when Mother Nature disrupts your travel plans? With more, we're joined by Gabor Lukacs, the founder of Air Passenger Rights. So do airlines have to compensate passengers when their flight is canceled by the weather?
Well, the first question we have to ask is it really a weather cancellation or something else? What we have seen lately is that in Calgary, WestJet had twice as high cancellation ratio than Air Canada, which strongly indicates that in the case of WestJet, it was not just Mother Nature, it was not just weather, but also other significant internal organizational issues, in which case compensation would be owed to passengers.
Right, so then is there a difference for compensation if that flight is canceled by weather compared to a mechanical or other technical issue?
Yes, so unfortunately under Canada's broken passenger protection regime, there is an extremely complex classification system depending on whether it's small or large carrier and whether it is something outside the carrier's control, like a genuine weather issue, or a safety issue like an aircraft breaking down unexpectedly, or something within the carrier's control like staffing issues. Lump sum compensation is owed only in the last case, in the case of staffing issues or other things which are within the carrier's control and not a safety issue. If it is a safety issue within the carrier's control, then meals and accommodation would be owed, but not lump sum compensation. And if it is a genuine weather issue, then none of those are owed. In each of those cases, though, the passenger is owed a rebooking to continue their travel or a choice of a full refund in the original form of payment. For cancellations and delays within the carrier's control, the airline has to rebook the passenger on its own network for large airlines within 9 hours of the original departure time, or else they have to buy the passenger a ticket on a competitor airline. If it is a genuine weather issue, then they have to rebook the passenger on their own network or partners within 48 hours, or else they have to buy the passenger a ticket on another airline. This obligation to buy the passenger a ticket on a competitor airline is a contentious point because airlines have been disobeying that, and WestJet has been particularly bad in that regard. We don't know for a fact of passengers who were told point blank that WestJet will not do it, and there is a lot of misinformation handed out by WestJet about that.
Okay, I've flown recently, and like a lot of people, I saw really packed overhead bins, a lot of people doing carry-on only because they were afraid to lose their luggage. Can you tell us a little bit about what could happen potentially for the compensation if you lose your luggage because of weather delays?
Weather delays does not cause you to lose your baggage. That's a presumption of facts not proven. There's no relationship between weather delay and baggage. If your baggage is delayed or lost, the airline is liable up to approximately $2,300 Canadian for your expenses. The difference is that if your baggage is just delayed, and that means it's missing for up to 21 days, then you incur reasonable interim expenses for anything that you need for the trip immediately. And it can be anything, golf clubs, skis, whatever you need for the purpose of your trip. While after 21 days, if it has been missing for more than 21 days, then it is deemed to be lost for the purpose of the law. And then you can go out and replace the entire content of your baggage, and the airline will have to pay for that up to that limit of approximately $2,300 Canadian per passenger.
Okay, a lot of great information there. Gabor Lukacs, the founder of Air Passenger Rights. Thank you very much for your time and your expertise today.
Thank you very much for having me.